In this video, we want to talk about the so-called investment problem. So let's take a look at a specific example to see how we're going to solve this kind of a problem. So our college professor wants to supplement her retirement income with investment interest. If she invests 15,000 at 6% annual interest, how much more would she have to invest at 7% to achieve a goal of $1,250 in supplemental income? Okay, so here, when we read this problem, so we know, so she can investment in account pays 6% interest rate, and another account is 7% interest. So that's two accounts total together. Okay, we'll get that much interest there. So we want to know how much we're going to invest at this interest rate. So normally, if we ask, and so here says how much would C have to invest? So we're going to say X. We're going to say X is the amount, okay, invested at 7% rate, the interest rate there. Okay, so problem like this, okay, we have to know that's based on the following formula. The interest, normally we use I to represent interest, equal to the principal P times the interest rate times time. Okay, so the time for this case always is 1 because of 1 year. Okay, so now let's take a look here. So she has two accounts. One pays 6% interest, one pays 7% interest. This account she invests $15,000. This account she invests X dollar. We don't know how much. We say this X dollar. And so here now, what happened here? So she gonna get interest here from both accounts there. That's interest we already know is total is $1,250. Okay, $1,250. So obviously the total interest equals the sum of these two accounts total interest together. So from this account, the interest equal to the principal, which is 15,000 times the interest rate, which is 6%, times 1. I don't need to write 1. So from this account, the amount is X, the principal, times 7%, that's the interest, times 1, which is the time. But I don't need the 1 there. So total interest earned from both accounts, that's definitely is add these two together. But we know it says the supplemental income is total is $1,250. So which means it's the total interest earned from both accounts is $1,250. So now we get $1,250. So that's what we have here. Okay, we have a linear equation. Now all we need to do is solve this linear equation. And let's take a look here, 6%. So I want to get rid of the percent notation there. So I multiply, okay, multiply 100 to both sides. So multiply 100 really is cancel this percent, cancel the percent. But that side multiply 100. Okay, so here we're gonna have 100 times 15,000 times 6% plus 100 times x times 7% equal to 1250 times 100. And 100 and percent reduce. Okay, reason is 100, the 6% really is 6 divided by 100. So that's to reduce. So you're going to have 6 left. So 15,000 times 6 plus, that's reduced with this. You're going to have 7x equal to, that's multiply, you got 12. Okay, so here. Oh. Okay, so 120, okay. 125,000. So here we have. So now I need to solve this equation. So here, this multiplied together, and so which is 90,000 plus 7x. That's multiplied together. Okay, is what do we have here? 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 3 zeros. I solve this x, both sides subtract 90,000. So here I have 7x subtract 90,000. So you're gonna have, okay, and 35,000. Both sides divided by 7. So you find that's equals to 5,000. So now we solve this equation. So we got x equals 5,000. Before we say this is the answer, we have to check. So let's check here. So here we have a 15,000 times 6% plus 5,000 times 7%. So 15,000 times 6%, that is $900. 5,000 times 7%, that is $350. So add together equals 1250. So which equals this here. That means our solution is correct. Okay, also satisfy the problem conditions. So now we can answer, we're going to say, and we always answer our questions here. Say, C has to invest in $5,000, okay, at 7% rate. Okay, so here that's the first question there. And let's take a look at a problem slightly different kind. So let's take a look at this problem. A teacher has a choice of 2 investment plans. An insured fund that has paid an average of 11% interest per year, or a riskier investment that has averaged 13% return. If the same amount invested at a higher rate, that's a higher rate, which means the 13% rate, okay, would generate extra $150 per year. How much does the teacher have to invest? How much does the teacher has to invest? We don't know, so it does not say any dollars invest, but so we just say X. So X is the amount invested. Okay. So same as before, so we looked at their interest make. Okay, that's from each account it makes. So here, and so from 11% from this account, the interest make gonna be X times 11%. That's the principal times interest times the year. times 1 year. So we don't need to write 1 there. And for the second account, so here also X dollar, because it says if the same amount invest at the higher, which is 13%, rate would generate extra 15, $150. So which means this total interest earned from this account and is $150 more than this account. So it turns out we're going to say this here, the equation to set up this equation, that's going to be X times 13%, that's earned from the higher interest rate account, okay? And this X times 11%, that is earned from 11% interest from that account. Okay, their difference is $150 because that one make more money, make more interest. So here the difference is going to be $150. Okay, so here now all we need just go ahead and solve this equation. Okay, and so you can multiply 100 to both sides and okay, so we say multiply 100. So that's going to be 13x minus 11x equal to, and 15,000. So multiply 100, reduce the percent, multiply 100 there. 13x minus 11x, which is 2x. Both sides divide by 2, so you get 7,500 there. Okay, so here you can see, let's check here from this account, the interest makes 75,000 times 13%, so which is, okay, $975. And from this account, and you make this much interest, so which is $825. So now the difference between these two, okay, the difference, 975 minus 825, which is $150. So, which is this here. So now we checked, so it satisfied the equation and also satisfied the condition of the story here. So now we're going to say the teacher has to invest in $7,500. Okay, so that's the end of this video.